Well, hello there. Normally I would say, welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure. But today, my friends, is not one of those days. Been a little bit emotional this morning because I woke up to an email. Actually, I woke up to the second of two emails that I had received this morning. I just clicked on the first one that I saw, and it told me that my channel memberships have been canceled. Not that I had a lot of them. I had two, Nomadic Hippie and Steph Stuck in a Truck, that have been with me since the very beginning when I was doing Tommy Travels and the Mix. Doing a lot of live streams and things like that. And so thank you two for being so supportive and loyal throughout all of my years of YouTubing. You guys have been members since the very beginning, and I really appreciate it. And I said, why did my channel memberships get lost? And it said right there in the email, because since your channel is no longer able to be monetized, well, you can't have memberships. And I was like, what? And then I looked at the previous email, and yes, indeed, it said, my channel is no longer able to be monetized. So I, Tommy Travels, have been demonetized. So I'm not sure exactly what to do with that. I can go ahead and do a review of it. I can apply for a review to say, or an appeal, I guess is what they call it. So I'm going to have to look in my YouTube studio, and there's a link I think that you can click on, and probably some information to fill out where I can say, hey, come on, what the H? And I looked at the reason that was marked, and it said inauthentic material. And that was news to me. I thought I was doing everything pretty much by the book. And I pretty much have been through my whole career at YouTube. I've done things by the book. I've tried to not have much in the way of, political leanings and talks like that, of stuff going on that they don't like you to talk about in the world of politics. I pretty much leave that out. I did post a short yesterday because a protest went right outside of my apartment, which I thought was pretty odd and newsworthy. When something like that happens right outside your front door, get a few seconds of it on camera at least. And so I did that at first. That's why I thought my channel had been demonetized, because of showing that. But tons of other people have shown that. And so, there's people going live at those protests all day long and getting tons of people on there viewing. I'm sorry, I'm a little flustered still. So then the other reason I could think of is because inauthentic material, I know that they have a war going on with creators using AI. There are channels out there that they go on Reddit and they pick out stories. They have AI basically read the stories, the drama going on, like drama stories about this person cheated on that person and that person cheated on this person. And they just really look for stories like that have got however many, 2 million views. And they'll copy it, and then they'll put it on YouTube, and AI does it, and they can crank those out like a factory. They get a lot of views, but YouTube doesn't want that kind of stuff for views. And there's things out there where people are using AI to make celebrities look like they're doing things that they're not. And that's a big no-no, to make stuff, to get it confused with real life stuff. And I understand all those things, and it does get annoying to see just these repetitive AI things out there. But when I look at my channel, yes, I have used some AI on my channel. For shorts, I have used some AI stuff that they promoted that you can use in shorts, where you just click on the button, create a video, and then you type in what you want to do. And I've had myself in cartoon form driving around the Mall of America as Tommy Travels, handing out presents, or being chased by a dinosaur in my car. And I've had like 5 or 6 videos like that using AI. And the only other thing that I can think of is I've been experimenting with songwriting. When Adam the Woo passed away, I wrote a song, and I have no musical ability whatsoever, so I certainly couldn't perform it. So I used an AI tool to perform the song. I put that on there, and that did very well. So I decided, also before that, my Tommy Travels theme song was done that way as well. And I had put that on there. But I was also doing authentic videos in between there, and shorts that were clips from my authentic videos. And I think that might be why. Maybe it's the songs that are doing it. I've put out some songs that I didn't directly post to YouTube, but I wrote them, and I have them distributed through DistroKid. That's an app that puts your music on, Apple Music and iTunes and everything. Well, YouTube is one of the things that it puts it on. So I have 3 or 4 songs that are on YouTube Music that I wrote and had AI do the performance part of it. And so it could be because it's catching on that. So I'm going to do the appeal. If they say no, that was a big no-no, and you cannot get your monetization back, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to see how the appeal works. I guess that can take a while, up to 90 days probably. They're not exactly fast about getting back to you. They don't give you a chance to go. They can't say, hey, what you're doing is not right. If you take these videos down, or you don't do this in the future, give us some type of plan of action so you could keep your channel monetized and say, okay, I'll take these things off of my platform, I won't do them again, and we'll move forward. But they don't do that. They just go, oh, you're dead. And so now we'll see about the appeal. I don't know if I'm going to be doing many videos between now and the time I find out about my appeal. But I am going to look for other opportunities, because I don't have high hopes. There is definitely AI stuff on my channel that you can point to. As far as I was concerned, it was like, I'm the one that wrote the song. For the one that I have a video, that I made a video to it, I'm the one that put in all the prompts and everything. Well, the Adam the Woo, I made that whole video through clips and things like that. But The other one, I did one called Hey, 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 Amen. And I did a AI video for that, but I'm the one that had to prompt what I wanted to see and the scenes and all of that. It was a lot of work getting that to show up. It's not like AI just said, okay, here you go. No, it was a lot of work. And so, I don't know. I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to put it in. I know it's getting a little lengthy. But I just wanted to let you know if you're not seeing videos from me for a while. I'm even afraid to put out shorts videos because maybe they're thinking, well, that's inauthentic. This is material that's repetitive and stuff that's been aired before on your channel. And but then you look at other things that say, hey, a good way to promote your long-form videos is to put out shorts, which are clips of your long-form videos so people will go back to the video. YouTube has recommended that. And so, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I just wanted to let you know I've been demonetized. There's other platforms. There's of course, TikTok I could go to, but they don't really support long-form videos, which is what I would prefer to do. I know I can go places and go live on TikTok and maybe build a following that way. X is starting to take long-form videos now, and I know that they're paying their creators. Creators do get paid over there. I don't know if it's as good as what YouTube did. Not that I was making a lot of money on YouTube, but it was enough to be able to get out there and go out to dinner every once in a while, or go to a museum and a couple of attractions. It paid for my trip to Florida and my Route 66 trip. Because you could just let the money build in there, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, I've got some actual money in there that I could go on a nice little road trip, just paid for by YouTube. But that's going to be gone. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it for me. I love going out and doing videos. I was thinking about buying a Osmo DJI, the Osmo Pocket 3. Well, actually, I'm waiting. There's another one coming out probably within the next few months. I actually want to get the upgrade. I think it's the 4 that's coming out. But I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So everything... Excuse me. Everything is up in the air. I'm kind of a wreck today. Thank you to everybody who has supported me throughout the years on this endeavor. I remember being so excited when my channel finally did get monetized after getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and you know how great it has been over this journey of mine. And like they say, I guess all good things must come to an end. Hopefully this isn't the end, and hopefully there'll be another chapter in this. Maybe it'll be on another platform, maybe it'll be here, I don't know. But thank you all for your support and kindness and friendships throughout the years. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.